Hello, space pilot Mr. Cool Guy here. You know, I'm sure there are some of you out there who look at my life right now, my situation, and think, man, I sure wish I could be in his situation right now. Right. A situation where you basically don't have to do anything. You can just live a life carefree. But you can do nothing all day for months. But let me tell you, it's a nice break. Sure. But trust me, the circumstances that got me here is nothing you wanna deal with or go through. So yeah, you don't want this, trust me. But now it is time for 10 more random facts you may or may not know. Starting with fact number 1. Night flower. The Mexican queen of the night cactus produces its fragrant white flowers on rare occasions and only ever at night. The flowers wilt before dawn. So they're like a nocturnal flower. Much like a nocturnal animal. Quite interesting. A cactus with flowers that only bloom at night. Sort of like a night owl of sorts. Yes. Quite interesting to think about. So, if you ever have a night shift and you're near an area that has flowers, you could always take a look outside and see if there's any that bloom at night. No. To enjoy nature. Since, if you have a night shift, you'll be sleeping all day. Well, it's time to move on to fact number 2. Hotel hop. It would take more than 400 years to spend a night in every one of the 150,000 hotel rooms in Las Vegas, Nevada. That is a lot of hotel rooms. And that is a long time to spend going from hotel room to hotel room. Like, the money you'd have to do that. Even then, different hotels, different prices for the rooms, and even then, hotels, depending on the type of room, it could cost you different amounts of money. Like, you'd have to be insanely rich to do that. Of course, you wouldn't be able to stay in all of them because it would take more than 400 years, and the average human does not live that long. Not even close to it. I don't know why you'd want to. I personally wouldn't. But, just saying. And if at some point we have another human that ends up living hundreds of years, then it'd be nice if they'd reveal how it is they managed to live for hundreds of years and say what the experience was like. But anyways, it's time to move on to fact number 3. No bridges. Even though the Amazon River is the world's second longest river at 4,345 miles, or 6,992 kilometers long, there are no bridges spanning it. Dang. No bridges? So, you can only get across by boat. That's a long river. Have no bridges? Yeah, I guess you aren't driving your car through it. Not that I'd recommend you try. But now, it's time to move on to fact number 4. Leak love. The love for leaks. And not like pipe leaking, but like the food leak. L-E-E-K. Leak. There's a leak in the boat! If you caught the reference. To celebrate the annual festival of St. John on the night of June 23rd, people in Porto, Portugal take to the streets and hit each other with leeks or plastic hammers as a sign of affection. I mean, people have ways of showing love, and I guess in this case it's hitting each other with leeks and plastic hammers. Yeah. That, Okay. I mean, I guess I'm sure there's, weirder ways that people have shown affection or love to each other. I'm sure this is not the weirdest. Yeah, that, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's something. Let's move on to fact number 8. 5. We're moving on to fact number 5. Wow, that previous fact got me so weirded out or whatever. Just like, wow. Just one of those facts that I lost count. I guess it happens. Yeah. Fact number 5. Wind pipes. These pipes can sing. Literally, Singing Ringing Tree is a musical sculpture made up of metal pipes that act like big flutes. When air goes through the pipes, they make a sound. The note a pipe sings depends on its size. When a strong breeze blows, the sculpture makes an eerie, melodic hum. Since the wind often changes direction and speed, Singing ringing tree might never play the same song twice. Dang, you know, that is quite an interesting architecture. Like, could you imagine? You hear this beautiful song being played in the singing ringing tree, right? And then, like a couple days later, you decide to bring your friend or significant other or someone close to you, right, to the singing ringing tree because you want them to hear that beautiful song you heard, right? And they go to it, and then it plays a different song. And let's just say this song is like eerie, and it's like, oof, right? A real nerve biter, real fingernail biter, real eerie vibe, right? It gives off a real eerie vibe. Like, you found this beautiful? This sounds a bit eerie and creepy. I didn't know you found eerie and creepy stuff beautiful. And you're like, no. I'm telling you, it played a beautiful melodic song that was so calm and peaceful. It didn't play this, I swear. Sure it didn't. Right? It's like, you'd be confused if you didn't know how it worked. And let's say the friend of yours came back the next day, just to be sure. And when they came back, it played a different song. They're like, this song is different. So maybe they were right. Maybe it had played a beautiful, melodic, and peaceful song. But when they took me, the conditions made it play a eerie, creepy sounding tune. Dang, I guess I owe them an apology or something. Yeah. But now, it's time to move on to fact number 6. Temple Hangout. China's Horse's Hoof Temple complex is carved into the side of a mountain. The ancient site features dozens of caves connected by tunnels that were carved hundreds of years ago. They are home to both Chinese and Tibetan Buddhist temples. Inside, visitors can find hundreds of Buddha statues, old murals, and the reason behind the name Horse's Hoof Temple, kept safe within the cave walls, is a rock with a strange marking. Legend says it was made by a winged horse that flew down from heaven and landed so hard it left a hoof print in the stone. Huh. That is an interesting legend. But, yeah. I mean, it's interesting. Who knew that even the Chinese and Tibetan Buddhists believe in heaven? But, yeah, that's, you know, winged horses, pretty sure don't exist on Earth, but, who knows? Maybe the angels or even the Lord rides on a winged horse. Interesting to think about. Real interesting. But now, it's time to move on to fact number 7. Joust add water. Uh, if jousting on horses isn't extreme enough for you, then check out water jousting. In this version, jousters stand on a platform attached to the front of a boat. Each jouster holds a shield and a 9-foot long, 2.7-meter stick called a lance. The boats rush toward each other, and the rivals try to knock one another into the water with their lances. This sport of strength and balance dates back centuries to ancient Egypt. Today it is most popular in France. Dang, that is... No, it could be a safer version of, like, jousting from, like, the medieval era. Potentially. I mean, I'm sure there's still, some safety precautions you have to take. I mean, if you don't like getting wet, I wouldn't recommend doing it, because there's a chance you could fall in the water and get wet. Right? And, probably don't wear see-through clothes or whatever. Clothes that are easily seen through when wet. Because, yeah, you fall into that water, your clothes are gonna get soaked. So, yeah. Maybe bring a change of clothes too, so you can change out of your wet clothes. It's probably not gonna feel comfortable wearing soaked clothes. But now, let's move on to fact number 8. Cloud hat. Huh. A cloud that's a hat. Interesting. Cloud hat. The softest hat you could ever wear. L'Isla de Moon is a tiny island with its head in the clouds. It is one of the Faroe Islands, the smallest one in fact, but L'Isla de Moon still makes a big impression. It is often seen topped with one big cloud, as if wearing a hat. Moist air, wind, and the island's shape work together to create the humid headgear, proving even land masses can make fashion statements. So not a hat made from clouds specifically, but a cloud that sits over an island in just a way that makes it look like the island's wearing a hat made out of a cloud. But yeah, seriously though, a cloud hat, that could probably make lots of money. That would be the most comfortable hat ever. I mean, I don't know how well it protects you from, like, heat and cold or whatever. Yeah, then again, it probably wouldn't be very profitable because, like, different weather conditions, like, it's a cloud at the end of the day, so it would probably, rain and bring lightning, maybe snow. So clouds would not make a wearable hat. Potentially. Maybe. Who knows? But anyways, let's move on to fact number 9. Lost lenses. Californian ophthalmologist Katerina Kretiva removed 23 old contact lenses from the eye of a patient who had forgotten to remove them. That is... wow. 23 contact lenses. Like, I mean, I guess it's possible to forget to remove them, but like, how do you not notice that you have 23 contact lenses on your eye? Right, you'd have to notice a change in your vision at some point, right? I'm pretty sure having 23 contact lenses on your eye would change your vision, or make a change in it. I mean, if it didn't, then I guess it makes sense how he wouldn't notice, or how the patient wouldn't notice. But like, dang, that is... I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, you put 23 on, wouldn't you like feel it when you close your eye? Are they like just small enough to where stacking 23 wouldn't be enough for your eyelid to actually touch the contact lens where you'd feel it? Who knows? But now, let's move on to fact number 10. Robot Runner. A two-legged robot named Cassie, developed at Oregon State University, ran 328 feet, or 100 meters, in 24.73 seconds, at an average speed of 9 miles per hour, or 14 kilometers per hour. Dang. That is... Well, okay then. I mean, it's not very fast, but still, impressive nonetheless. You're able to get a robot that could run on two legs at like 9 miles per hour for like 328 feet. That's, it's impressive. I mean, I'm sure there's more impressive things that have been done with robots, but still, to me, it's impressive. But there you have it. There's 10 random facts you may or may not have known that you know now. Was there any that you knew? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you have any extra info on these facts that you'd like to share, then share it. Who knows? You may surprise Space Pilot Mr. Cool Guy. And if you liked it, then hit that like button. And subscribe if you haven't yet. If you want to come back for more, if you have been coming back for more and you haven't subscribed. And, share this with others so they, just like you, can get the word on these weird, wild, interesting, and crazy facts. Because I like sharing these facts with you, and I know that if you subscribe and you keep coming back and watching, that means you enjoy hearing them. But anyways, I'm Space Pilot Mr. Cool Guy. And as I always say, when it comes to the facts, to infinity and more facts.